Solar has been crusading its way towards being the most affordable energy option on the planet. In the last decade, solar's price per megawatt hour has dropped from $378 to $68. The drop is largely attributed to China's immense investments in solar factories, where the labor force is paid $3.50 on average. Solar is now the second cheapest energy option, right behind onshore wind power. As 71% of Earth's area is buried underwater, the potential for photovoltaics is greater than ever. Photovoltaics refers to solar panels that are suspended over bodies of water by flotation devices. They're most commonly implemented over lakes and reservoirs, as the still waters provide reliable solidity. Floats and pontoons are anchored and waterproof cables are installed to run electricity from the panels onto the power grid on land. The solar panels are installed over high-density polyethylene, which can float 2.5 times its own weight. The polyethylene is also UV and corrosion resistant to ensure it'll last generations. A prime example of photovoltaics is located in Singapore. The cost of land is extremely high in Singapore, thus large solar installations on land aren't a viable option. Singapore's solution is to utilize lakes and reservoirs as solar production sites. A prime example is Singapore's Tengay Reservoir, one of the largest floating solar sites on the planet. The panels span 45 hectares, or the equivalent of about 45 football fields, and contain 122,000 solar panels. These panels are durable enough to last 25 years before drop-offs in efficiency are seen. Extensive tests were carried out to ensure that the panels would not damage the ecosystem below. A test bed was first installed, and over a 3-year period, biodiversity and water quality were tested around the area. The panels were spaced so that sufficient sunlight and airflow could make its way to the water surface below, and as a precaution, aerators were installed to maintain dissolved oxygen levels in the reservoir. The tests yielded no significant damage to biodiversity or water quality, and the operation was scaled to the enormous size it is today. Inspections of the solar modules are conducted by drones. The drones scan to see if any of the solar modules are being shaded throughout the day, and if there are any cracks or breaks in the modules. This saves the site time and money, and is a very effective monitoring method. There are numerous benefits to floating solar. First, no land needs to be deforested to make its way for solar farms. Solar also reduces reliance on fossil fuels and builds infrastructure security. The panels also decrease evaporation from the water beneath them, which can tremendously benefit drought-susceptible areas. There are a few downsides to floating solar. The panels are significantly more expensive to install compared to ground-mounted solar systems, as the technology is novel. As the technology ages, the installation costs are expected to drop significantly. Floating solar is also constrained to very calm waters. The ocean is out of the question. Or is it? Research is being conducted to install breakwater systems onto solar pontoons, which can reduce wave height by up to 90%. The ocean's unpredictability is a tremendous obstacle to floating solar, but as technology advances, it's becoming more and more of a reality. One day, we might look out into the ocean and see an expansive floating solar farm swing up and down with the waves, generating immense amounts of power and siphoning it into the city. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe, as I've got a lot more interesting current news and technology content coming up here real soon. Alright, have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.